Welcome back, Hoonigans, to another episode of Tangent. On this week's episode, Kato and Will do Mario Karts in Japan. Dan explains how to hook up a seat belt. And we interview Long Beach Grand Prix IndyCar champion Alex Rossi.
Dude, what are you doing?
Changing the oil on shit car, baby. Cause guess who's coming back to Garage? So we're doing that, but in the meantime, we're also giving away a set of these awesome Bend Pack Quick Jacks, as seen here. Should probably clean these up a little bit.
With the oil rag?
Yeah, I mean, look, it makes them shiny. You know, it's like putting WD-40 on a used car before, you sell somebody a lemon. Don't put that in there. These are Bend Pack Pneumatic Quick Jacks. A set of these is about $1,100, and we want to give one to you for free. Here's how you enter. Head over to the Hoonigan online store, buy one of these funnels, and you'll get entered to win a set of those Quick Jacks. There's some rules and regulations we're gonna put below. Get a funnel, get some Quick Jacks, make it happen. So you may have seen our last episode of Field Trip where Brandon Kato and Will Rogie took a little trip to Japan for Super D. While there on assignment, they took the liberty to dress up as their favorite characters from Mario Kart 64 and do a little tour of Tokyo. Here's that footage.
Recently, Brandon edited the video from us going to Japan back in October 2017. As you may have seen in the bonus channel video, we flew into Tokyo, took the train down to Osaka, and then we went back to Tokyo to fly out.
After Osaka, we still had a couple days in Tokyo. We did a bunch of stuff, but most notably, we went and did the Mario Kart tours. I'm assuming it's just not called Mario Kart because of
Copyright
royalties.
issues. So it's like a real life version of Mario Kart, except there's no turtle shells, bananas, and your guide speaks mostly Japanese.
Basically, we showed up to this building. It kind of was just a hole in the wall, and they had a cart out front, so we kind of knew where we were. And then you go inside, and it's insane. It looks like a daycare or something.
It does look like a daycare.
Yeah, and there's just a ton of costumes. And you get to pick your costume. You can be Mario characters. There's also Disney characters.
Yeah, so there's a wide variety of characters. So who did you pick?
I picked Toad.
And I picked Yoshi.
I think two other people showed up.
The girl we thought were from Australia, but they were actually from Riverside.
Right, yeah. And then our tour guide had a Dragon Ball costume on and then a Tigger hat.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mayo.
Mayo?
Yes, my name is Mayo.
Bowser.
Bowser, yes, and Yoshi, and Mario, Yoshi. Okay.
Disgrace.
Okay, nice to meet you. Welcome to America.
She was awesome though. She thought I was Japanese at the end of it, so Sugoi.
Sugoi ne.
Gaijin.
And then it was a decent walk over to where they park the little go-karts.
You come out front and then you walk down to the next block, and then all of a sudden there's 4 go-karts lined up, and they all have turn signals, headlights, brake lights, because they're fully street legal somehow.
On your eye.
Yeah, the fuel and the wind and the cold.
We're getting close to Shibuya.
Oh, Tesla.
It was crazy. The people in the streets seemed happy to see us. People would wave and smile and scream. And one of the things they made us do on the tour was always be happy back. So always wave back, always say hello. We didn't really get any mean mugs or anything.
Not that you'd really expect that in Japan anyhow. People are pretty nice.
If they're mad, they're not gonna show it.
Right, yeah.
At the time, Donald Trump was visiting Japan.
Yeah.
And so we got to see him flying over in
Marine Force One.
Yeah.
The helicopters. Yeah, because there's 2 of them or 3 of them.
Yeah.
And right when we were going past the Tokyo Tower, right before we got to Tokyo Tower,
Yeah, super loud,
super loud
low.
flyover.
You could definitely tell, like
You could tell.
Oh, trouble.
I'm not gonna get political about it, but it was still cool.
It's still cool.
And then Shibuya Crossing.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool to see. And it was funny because we were so low down
Yeah.
that it really just looks like a wall of people.
Right.
Oh my god.
And that's the famous crossing. There's like 6 different crosswalks and just a hordes of people come through. And in Tokyo Drift, that's when they part like the Red Sea and then shoo. They
Is that
drift right
Han?
through it. It's the scene where Han and Sean are getting chased by DK and that other dude.
By the way, who named 2 characters Han and Sean? That's like
Sean!
Sean Han. All right. I was actually expecting there to be more people, but like you said,
Yeah.
because we were so low, I
Yeah.
don't know if it was just our perspective because
Yeah.
like you figure like our height's like this, like cars are like right there.
Yeah, like headlights, if they're when they're turned on at night, it's like right in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long would you say our tour was?
I think it was
2 hours.
Yeah,
hour
it
and
was
a half?
something. It was pretty long. It was
Yeah.
a decent amount. We had to stop in the middle. Where we stopped, there was a bunch of kids, and they're all screaming like Mario, Yoshi. I'm like, hi. Like I don't speak English, and I'm a huge disappointment. So that part was hilarious. And then like going to the bathroom with the costumes
Yeah.
on in public bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no footage of that, but that was a challenge.
But we also did it at sunset. So
Yeah.
we decided what time of day we wanted to do it. There was probably 3 different options that we could do. I think you can do like a morning one, like a noontime one, and then an evening one. And I think the evening one was great.
Yeah, by
because,
far.
Like you could see part of the city like at sunset when it was really nice looking, and then also nighttime.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So I think there's a lot of comments that I saw that why didn't Hurt go to Japan? So maybe if you think Hurt should go to Japan and we should go back and we should go with him,
Yes.
put that below so that
We can go back.
yeah, arigato gozaimasu.
Gozaimasu.
So if you've ever installed race buckets into your street car, you know how much of a hassle it is to throw on the harnesses every time if you actually want to be safe. Our man Dan shows you how to use race buckets and reinstall your OEM seatbelt to make it function properly.
What's up, guys? I just put Recaros in my car, and I thought it could be a good teaching moment to show you guys how to do seatbelts properly. But,
Also, another thing is I'm so proud of Kato because it's bald.
yeah, buddy.
Why did you do that? Like father, like son. You just didn't want people to keep thinking Cacao was your dad. So
Yeah,
they want
now
you to think
Vinny's
I'm
my
your
dad.
Ah, son, I'm so proud to see you maturing.
You guys would actually be great, like co-parents.
I'd be the dad. You'd be the
Yeah,
mom.
2 dads. Oh, whoa. Why you gotta gender
Actually,
it?
I'm down to be a stay-at-home dad. If Cacao wants to take care of us, we can just with cars all day.
That sounds good. Man, disrespecting my beanie though.
It was actually, it was so hard to get off because like, dude, this is so coarse. Listen.
Kind of hurts too.
What did you do this for?
Well, I just got really stir crazy because I ate a bunch of fast food and I started feeling really weird, so I shaved all my hair off.
Yeah, but you had such a nice head of hair.
It'll grow back better now.
Oh, that's really nice head.
So yeah, I got these Recaros in.
Wait, what Recaros are they? Because
These
doesn't
are,
the S2000 have a hard time fitting every seat ever?
Right, most seats don't fit in there. You can tell this is from me trying to fit another seat in there. but these pole positions fit perfectly. And apparently the SPG fits really well. But anyways, I actually mounted these seat belts and the driver's side really poorly, but I'm gonna redo them because I got these OMP harnesses to go in anyways once I get a roll bar. But that passenger side is done right. This driver's side is done horribly wrong. Dan, you wanna walk us through why that's the case?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, you do not want anything to roll over you like this. Since it's not going through this hook right here, your legs will sit right about here. If you're in the car and this comes over the top, as such, it's not actually got a good grip on you. You can plug this in.
Yeah.
So that's angled backwards.
Yes.
Right, so that's bad as well.
Yeah, because when you get in a collision,
It's gonna go forward.
exactly.
And this will give you spare room, so say you'll gain another 2 or 3 inches out of this.
Yeah.
So if you were to flip, your head would like actually hit the roof and break your neck.
So that's bad.
So that's bad.
Even-
you're gonna
even-
move forward quite a bit.
Even in a non-convertible car,
Yeah.
still terrible.
So this needs
So-
to be spaced out, put through the actual loop. These are cool. That's super rad.
Thank you, hella JDM.
It's not gonna save your life though, Brandon.
Fair enough. So yeah, basically, when you get bucket seats, if you're not doing a bar and harnesses, make sure you unbolt your seatbelt so that you can put it through the belt holes in the seat. And on the clip side, if your stock clip doesn't fit in, you need to get an adapter that looks like this, that will basically clip in, or just directly bolt to the seat and allow you to put the clip through the hole,
there.
like so. This side, I did it right.
You're a thoughtful guy though, because you thought about your passengers.
Yeah,
not
save the
your own
passenger.
driver's seat.
You know, selflessness, but also just ignorance. Because man, taking seats out and putting them back in,
horrible.
pain in the ass.
I hate it.
Yeah, so just do it
This
right
is
the
not
first time.
convertible, though.
But okay, so this side, check it out. There's the seatbelt there. It's going through the loop and up. It even helps keep the belt in a nice, easy to access spot. And then on this side, we have the clip coming through the seat hole. So that's gonna stay nice and tight. Next best thing to having harnesses.
But you don't really want to harness on the street either. This is created so you have a roll when you're in an accident. And you have a little bit of roll like that. Now if you have a harness, it stops here and here. If you're fully harnessed up and you get 10-mile-an-hour collision head on, just your head's gonna move forward. And that's why they make a Hans device, so your head doesn't move forward and pull everything out. Serious whiplash. So it is kind of dangerous to have a harness on the street. So just having this as a backup, if you're gonna street drive your car, is good. And if you're gonna harness up for the track, it's also a good idea.
If you're street and tracking your car, have both belts.
I'd have both, yeah.
And you can do like these OMPs, each belt clips on to a little loop. You can essentially remove that. So when you're street driving or not on the track, you don't have your whole belts flapping around in here,
Yeah.
but you just have the little mounting point.
So these just plug into where the factory bolts go, these eyelets.
Okay.
And then that'll hook into it. So you could unhook it if you wanted to, just to keep mindful. If you're gonna track it and you're gonna daily it, like try and switch it out. It's just a few minutes to make a
Yeah.
big difference in your life. I know it's the pain, most people won't do it, but I do it. I don't wanna have any issues on the street if I street drive my car, so. I always take mine out. I usually leave the stock belts just kind of in there and flapping around.
Yeah.
And then when I'm at the track, I just zip tie them up on the side. I don't even fully take them out, so.
Cool. That's a good tip too. When you guys get your seats, mount them up right, be safe, and then thanks for the pointers.
Yeah, don't shave your head, kids.
So the other week while at the Long Beach Grand Prix, we had the opportunity to catch up with our old buddy Alex Rossi to interview him after his P1 qualifying run. Turns out he would later go on to win that race and spray the champagne and do all those other things you do when you're a winner. Here's that footage.
You ready for this?
Think so? Oh yeah, baby!
Step one to a good interview.
Do you want to know what's great about this?
What's that?
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Sensitivity the same as the
Like,
Indy car?
it's almost identical. Yeah. So is the power.
This, you know what? Whoa!
Stop. Whoa, and she's on.
Who is that? Sarah Price is here.
Now, this
We're
is
right
the
on.
worst interview ever.
So yeah.
Things started. Our man Alex Rossi here came in P1 pole position for qualifying for tomorrow's race. So
Yeah, but I don't know.
although
It's cool though. We got this. Shoot the gas.
Just thread the needle.
Yeah. Oh shit.
limbs inside,
There we go. We got it. We got it.
To drive on the circuit right
It's
here.
identical, yeah.
Pretty much the same feeling.
I try and keep my hands and feet in the vehicle
Inside
at all
the vehicle at all times.
Okay.
Alex, tell us how important is it to qualify on the pole at Long Beach, especially?
You know, it is very important because these street tracks are known to be hard to pass. So
Why is that?
Well, because there's walls and there's people that don't want you to pass them.
No runoff, so you can make your car wider, essentially.
You can make your car wider, exactly. And they're normally pretty slow speed corners, so it's difficult to get a run on someone. But that aside, we're starting first, so it's all good, right? We just,
yes, exactly. Open track.
I feel like we've given away a couple wins so far this year, and I really want to do some of these. I just want to be able to have the opportunity to do some donuts.
Nice. Let's talk about. Oh, here we go.
Get that three-wheel motion going.
Now we're doing
You're on the wrong side. You put too much weight on the outside wheel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get on three
Could you
wheels.
imagine if we got this thing at the office?
Hey, Alex.
We're building one with the 500cc snowmobile.
750 actually.
Can you talk to the wall when you're driving? Do you know where you are in position, and with the? Do they give you that update?
Yeah, you have some
information. So
information.
like you were going back and forth with Newgarden and Will Power, and it was pretty wild in that third session.
But what you also have is you have the big screen. So like when you're going down the front straight,
Can you see it?
Do you
really look up?
Yeah.
My man's watching TV as he's setting P1. He's watching TV.
Well, and you also want to know when you're on camera so you can try and do cool things. You know?
I respect that. I respect that. All right.
So, I mean, you were pretty much P1 right out the gate. So, but progressively got your times lower. So how does the car feel as you continue to put laps on it? It seems like it gets faster as you get more heat in it, or is
No,
it
what happens
just more
is
comfortable?
what happens is so we go out right after a 2-hour sports car race, and their rubber doesn't match with the Firestone rubber. So as more Indy cars are running, it allows us to have more grip and be more aggressive with the cars.
So you have to lay down your own.
You got to lay down your own rubber. Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, it's that
involved.
specific.
Did you see, not to call it out, but did you see Newgarden tagged the wall coming out of 7?
I think all of us tagged the wall.
Yeah, I noticed all the marks.
It's just how hard.
Yeah.
So I mean, to be quick around a place like this, you got to get to the wall, and sometimes the wall's there to stop the slide a little bit.
Wow. How do you? What do you prefer? I mean, do you prefer a racetrack to a city course?
No, I think this is a lot of fun. I mean, it's really cool to be able to come to a city, right?
Yeah.
And drive a race car around city.
It's certainly
streets.
unique.
It's pretty awesome, and it just gives the fans a whole different energy and vibe, and it allows us to put on a show for a different type of fan, right?
Right.
Some people could be here because they want to come to the concerts and they want to just hang out and chill for the weekend. Whereas a road course is more your die-hard motorsport fan. So we love coming here. It's our second highest attended race of the year. And it's in Southern California, so how do you really beat it?
How about race line? Comparing a race line on a traditional racetrack to a course like this.
The race line's the exact same. I mean, a corner is a corner, and you just gotta make the radius as big as possible. So
You got to be really confident in your track out, huh?
No, exactly. So I mean, you're trying to use up every inch of road on entry, and obviously maximize the exit as well, because the bigger radius you get, the more speed you can carry out.
But there's no dirt drop.
Nice. I like that.
But there's no dirt dropping in a course like that. So there's a lot more risk.
There's quite a bit more risk, yeah, which is what makes it so much fun. All right, we gotta see if we can
We're
get
gonna do it again. Get the video of this. Get my man, Clint the needle here. Yeah.
Oh! We get it.
Put this thing on its lid.
That's okay. We got through unscathed. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
A street course like Long Beach, how do the conditions differ from year to year with the oil on the concrete and everything? Do you notice a difference?
Come on.
What are you doing to us here?
Somebody get the radius right.
Hit both of them.
Oh, close enough.
That's okay.
Proper.
So what was the question? Oh, right. So, I mean, obviously this is a city street, right?
Yes.
So it's very interesting, the progression that comes
Through the weekend, obviously it gets faster. Right?
Exactly. So that's pretty cool, because you'll go out in the first practice session and you'll be like 3 seconds off where you actually end up.
Put Zach in the trash.
Look at put Zach in the trash.
Doing my
Here with Alex Rossi. Yeah, you know.
So what else do we expect from you for the rest of the year?
I feel good, man. I feel like the whole Andretti Autosport organization is doing a good job. I feel like we've got a really great package. The momentum's on our back, and we have good things going on. So we just got to keep the vibes good and keep working our ass off, because this sport has an amazing way of
of humbling you. So every day is a new day and a chance to prove ourselves, and hopefully we continue to do that starting tomorrow.
What about off track? You're going to be planning on coming back to the garage, doing anything stupid with us?
I am very much excited about coming back to the garage. I'm gonna get this all tuned up, and we're gonna do some real.
We've got some cars for you to come,
All
right, I'm
try out.
We can get some Honda power. We can get some Honda power out
We
here.
built a fleet of really ridiculous vehicles that I think you may have fun with.
I'm pretty excited to hear that because as much fun as that was, I think we can definitely
probably
take
do
it out
better.
a notch.
Mildly underwhelming.
A little bit.
We need a few hundred more horsepower, but I think we
just a
can
couple
get it.
hundred more, yeah.
Thanks for taking a little time and like
Pleasure,
hitting some
guys.
corner with us.
Absolutely.
Wait.
Glad you enjoyed.
There's a day where
We gotta
it's
redo
your-
that. Redo that. There we go. A little better.
Are you gonna make me scream again?
No, you're
Do
good.
it.
Thank God.
P1 IndyCar driver takes time out of his day to sit with a bunch of dirtbags drinking Coors Light. So
Is there any other beer?
apparently your crew chief thinks Bud Light's better. So
And on that note, new Hoonigan sponsored driver. Thanks, Liam,
coming
man.
2019 Coors Light livery.
That would be dope.
So there you have it. Tokyo, Slade, Long Beach Grand Prix, double Slade. If you'd like to see more of what goes on here behind the scenes, make sure to subscribe to our bonus channel. Thanks for watching. Here's your moment of scent.
You look like the kid from American History X.